It's the Don't Make It Weird podcast with your hosts, Daniel and Dina Saurus.
Daniel?
Yeah?
Daniel, what the fuck are you doing?
Are you for fucking real?
What? Sorry,
What are you doing?
I might have.
Is this a bit?
I might have been playing Vampire Survivor.
You fucking dumbass.
Sorry. Anyways, hi guys. My name's Daniel Quigley, and I am one of the co-hosts of the Don't Make It Weird podcast. We are your writing, storytelling, comedy podcast for the writing community by the writing community. And guys, I am joined, as always, by the violent, virtuoso vampire herself, Dina Saurus.
Feels weird not sliding in, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, vampires don't have to slide anywhere; they just appear. Sean,
I should have done one of these.
Oh my God, can we just edit that in?
I can't lean back.
Oh.
We can pretend.
There we go.
Have you guys been following the Britney Spears saga? I'm so invested. It's like Johnny Depp 2.0.
Listen, I'm going to stop
I thought you weren't going to do that. I thought you weren't going to do that. You said that you weren't going to do that, that you couldn't get that invested, and here you are.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm invested. I look for it every single day. I need updates. I'm convinced that he has like a mannequin, like one of those, Madam, I forget her name. Anyway, the lady that does all the, the one that does all the wax figures. Yeah. I'm convinced that her husband, Sam, has one of those in his house just so that she can be like in the background so that nobody like knows that like she's actually like
just
dead.
So she can post another naked selfie on Instagram.
Yeah. And like
butterfly emoji over her nipples. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, listen, guys, give her credit. She is a survivor. Okay.
Well, yeah, but I think she's actually dead though.
So if she was undead.
Holy shit. Hold on.
If she's undead and she's a survivor, would you say that Britney Spears is a vampire survivor, Dina?
No.
Oh my God.
Full circle, baby.
All right. Hold on. Before we get to this theory, because I need to know more about this, because we've already gone off the rails on this episode, guys. And
pop culture with Dina.
We've got a third member of this team, and guys, you better drink. You better do it from the can. You don't want to see no liver. You don't want to be an olive man. You want to be tough. Better be a Candle Wax fan. So beat it. Come on, producer Sean, just beat it. Beat it. A vampire survivor, he won't be defeated. Showing how funky Gennaro does fight. It doesn't matter if you use garlic or light. Just beat it. Producer Sean, everyone.
You know, I tried to get you into Vampire Survivors like 8 months ago, and you were completely disinterested. And now you are an absolute addict. I've never seen you this obsessive right? over a mobile game. Yeah, Shannon too.
It's so addicting.
Like you guys are.
It's so good.
You've missed out on so much, by the way.
I've been ignoring that conversation specifically because I don't want to get addicted to a new
just
thing.
Be part of it, Dina.
You will.
Again, not a sponsor, guys. Not a sponsor, but. Play it. It's amazing.
Not a sponsor. Vampire Survivors, not a sponsor.
Sean, can you hit the Dina's Mind Map music? Because before we even go anywhere on what we're trying to get into the show, I need to know more about the undead Britney Spears theory.
Dina's Mind Map.
So, okay, here's the thing. So her conservatorship or whatever ended, right? Mm-hmm. However, how come that wasn't like a bigger deal? You know, we had this whole Free Britney movement. Mm-hmm. Everybody was like constantly at the courthouses, everything. And then like one day, boom, like the conservatorship is magically over. First of all, I'm not buying it. There was barely any press on it. So after that, she like gets married. What? Compared to the normal.
Dina.
No, it was announced as a huge deal. But like, why weren't we there?
Why
weren't we there?
Yeah.
Did you not get your tickets? Because me and Sean had our tickets.
Okay, people were lined up at the courthouses every single date that she had. And then all of a sudden, the date that the conservatorship is like nullified or whatever the fuck they did, she's just like, nobody's there. Like none of the Free Britney people are there. Doubt it. Anyway, moving on. She's free, supposedly.
Allegedly.
Now she's marrying Sam. Allegedly. Now she's marrying Sam. Sam, who somehow started dating her and everything while she was still under her father's control and everything under the conservatorship. Obviously, he's a plant.
Absolutely.
So now I think she's
but who
under
planted him?
Her dad.
Okay. So her
Because
dad
remember,
pimped her out
this
to
is the
Sam.
same girl that
Allegedly.
yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is the same girl that couldn't go out to the spa or to get her nails done or her hair done, has crappy ass extensions because she couldn't leave the house. How did he get into the picture? It doesn't make sense. So we also have her selling her old house, moving into a new house with Sam. However, every single video that she posts is old videos that are really weird of her in her old house, not the new house. Why don't we see her in the new house? She's dead.
So they pre-recorded a bunch of videos,
And then they're just gonna slowly.
And they've got like some body doubles in there
That's
mixed
like
in
Dick
too, because like
Clark's
there's missing
New Year's
tattoos.
Eve thing.
Well, we here at the
I'm
Don't
pretty
Make
sure
It
Dick Clark died like 20 years ago,
For real, yeah.
allegedly.
Well, we here at the Don't Make It Weird podcast absolutely do not use old clips and randomly splice them into our show. So I just want you to know that will
You're
never
gonna ask me
happen.
to
Yeah.
randomly splice.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and
I
splice
want-
the.
yeah.
You're beautiful, she told him, going down onto her haunches and unzipping him. He watched her passport rise gradually out of the back pocket of her jeans.
I'm gonna just splice in the clip of me listening to Peter Shawn read his cringy calculation because the crowd seems to like that clip. And
Yeah.
also, I was much slimmer then.
I like it. I like it. I think that should be our new bit. Is just to like Sean. Don't even tell us. Just like randomly like splice.
I've done a lot of stuff that I haven't told you guys about, and you haven't even caught on.
I'm not like.
I
50
catch a
I'm
lot
like
of it, don't I?
50%.
You do catch some stuff, yes.
So,
man,
Sean,
what do I
before
miss?
we move on from the Dina's mind map, because I always have to play this mental game of, is Dina insane and making this up, or is this something that other people believe? Can you Google really quick, Britney Spears is not alive?
Yes.
And just give
I
us some
have never
headlines.
made it up though.
I
This is what I don't
understand.
understand.
I know. But at some point, I need it to be made up. I need this to not be consensus opinion, Dina.
So the last time she was hit with a death hoax was in 2016.
Okay.
I'm not saying that it's a whole death hoax because I don't think that the media is talking about it. I think that according to the Free Britney movement people, she's dead. It's a plant.
I'm so
You gotta get on
intrigued.
my side of TikTok, yo.
I'm just so intrigued.
Also, Johnny Depp has a long lost son.
Oh, God.
Where-
I saw a
We've got a-
commercial for him with Dwar tonight where he was playing guitar and it was pretty
Savage.
epic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Oh, God. I'm
Oh,
so.
apparently there was a death hoax yesterday.
Oh!
What's today. Okay, so this is recorded December 11th.
Uh-huh.
As of December 10th, there was a death hoax for Britney Spears. At about 11 a.m. ET on Saturday, December 10th, our beloved singer Britney Spears passed away. Britney Spears was born December 2nd, blah, 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 blah. So this was a tweet or something? No, it was an RIP Britney Spears Facebook page that someone created.
Yeah, because people genuinely think she's dead
Um,
right now.
Dina once again is vindicated. that
Hundreds
this
of
is-
fans immediately started writing their messages of condolence and Facebook page expressing their sadness that the talented 41-year-old singer was dead. And as usual, Twitter's fear was frenzied over the death hoax.
Oh, beautiful. Well, we've got a new
however,
thing to-
as of today, this story seems to be false,
Okay. Seems to be allegedly.
but not according to Dinosaurus.
Yeah. And
Allegedly.
listen, I trust Dina. She's been pretty right about all of this. So, you know, I'm here for it. I'm
You know what?
excited
I'm on
about
Team Dina as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Britney Spears is dead, y'all.
R.I.P. Britney.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's Britney, bitch.
She's up there with Fernando.
R.I.P.
Say hi to Fernando for us, Brittany.
Brittany and Fernando. All right. So, guys, it's been a little bit, but on our last episode, we had the legend himself, John Ortega, here with his third book in the Runecaster Chronicles. I mean, Dina, tell us your favorite parts about that episode.
John.
Just
Yeah,
John.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just,
He's delightful.
That's
yeah, he
that's
really
my buddy.
is.
I love him.
Yeah. No, I mean, and listen, the books are amazing. He has so much fun.
Oh my god, they're so good.
Yeah, it's one of the best urban fantasy like series that people aren't talking about. Making him read cringy
It pisses me
copulations
off because like it would be a really good, like it should be more popular because it's really good and like what? Why
Yeah,
is
it should be
why are
like an
people not talking
HBO
about it?
Max series or something.
Honestly, that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's got that vibe.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Sean, can you maybe relay this to John in official communications? He should drop
Sure,
a sex
yeah.
tape because I think that would be the thing to really
something provocative.
That's really gotten a lot of celebrities notoriety. Totally. You know,
what was the name of the zombie? It could be him and that zombie dude from Halloween.
I mean, my favorite part about that episode, obviously, I love making John read iconic cringy copulations. It's always a ton of fun.
Listen, he didn't beat the Zorro.
Nothing
one,
can beat.
That was so good.
We struck gold with that.
You can't beat Zorro.
It was really good. The one he did last week was really good, but like Zorro, like you can't
especially
because
he had the accent. Oh my god, it was so good, man.
He nailed it.
He really did.
He was method. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he channeled the writing there. Sean, what was your favorite part, bud?
Oh, dude, my favorite part was John.
You dick. Fucking copycat. Look, I just like to hang out with friends, and like John is a friend. So
he obviously we've had him on before. It was nothing new, but like it's like revisiting your best friend from when you were young.
Right.
Like it was just natural, and he wasn't in his car this time. He had natural lighting on his face, like we could see him.
Wild.
It was incredible. That was my favorite part.
I mean, listen, he's a trooper. He will do whatever it takes to record an episode, unlike a member of this team that will bow out at the earliest possible opportunity. So but
and is always late to every fucking recording.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No, that doesn't seem
still late.
That doesn't seem right. Sean, are we drinking tonight, bud?
We absolutely are, and as usual, we have our drinking buzzwords. If you hear that buzzer, that means it's time to drink. Also, we are observing Buffalo rules, which means we are all drinking with our off hands, which just so happens to be everyone's left hand here. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Dina, must be a busy day if you're going full like thermos sized.
Yeah,
Adios, motherfucker.
At least she's not doing shots.
Yeah, listen, I'm impressed that she's been practicing her shot taking. I mean, I've sent you videos. I don't know if she's watched the YouTube video. Did you ever watch the YouTube video I sent you on how to take a shot, Dina?
Probably not.
Yeah,
probably not. No, she doesn't pay much attention to things that you send her, dude.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
I also have a really bad habit of just opening people's messages and like seeing them and getting overwhelmed and being like, oh my God, I don't have time for this. And then like, I just forget.
Dina's headstone will say, she left me on red.
Yeah, I do it to everybody, like, and I don't mean to. It just
I will send her a TikTok video that I think she will love, and then like 3 weeks later she'll respond.
Oh, so here's the thing with TikTok. Here's the thing with TikTok. Hold on. Because
hold up.
I don't understand TikTok's interface, and I don't think it's very user friendly. So
It's
like
not.
I forget that there's messages in that app. So every time I open it, I like forget until I'm like, I wonder, I haven't heard from Sean in a while. Oh yeah, okay.
Listen, this is how lazy and bad I am about TikTok, because like, it'll have like your favorites of like who you can send like TikToks that you liked to. I'm friends with my wife on there. I'm friends with my other buddy Josh on there. But because Sean and my other friend Joel are the only two that are like on my recents list, they're the only two that get TikToks from me.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Daniel and I send each other probably 5 to 10 videos.
I get really excited about it because Sean knows me really well. So whenever he sends me a TikTok, like I know it's curated just for me, and it makes me really happy.
Course. Absolutely.
My brother sends me like at least 10 TikToks a day, and I either forget to read that, like to look at them, or like they're just stuff that he knows I'm not gonna like, and he does it on purpose because he knows that I'm compelled to watch what he sends me, because I'm like, oh my God, my brother loves me.
Yeah.
And it's always shit that like I don't want to watch.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And he knows. Yeah.
Well, that's just love. That's what love is. But TikTok has made me and Sean stronger, and I hope the Chinese government enjoys having our personal information for this bonding.
Is it China or Russia?
So cute of you to think that they didn't already have that information.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we're Apple users, buddy.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what, guys? You know what China can't take from us? The segment that we stole.
Your mom.
That we allegedly stole. Hey. Allegedly stole from the We Have Issues podcast. Two of our best friends, Anthony and Stevie Wildcard. We have the Accountability Buddy segment. Sean, tell the folks at home what it's all about.
use this time to ask each other how our various ongoing projects are going and kind of keep each other accountable for being productive.
Yeah. Again, completely original and no way stolen from the We Have Issues podcast, even though you should absolutely check them out because Deathless is coming out and they're already working on number 2 and they're fucking amazing.
Can't wait to hold that.
Oh, God, it's so
I know,
good.
right? I've seen the digital art, but like I just want to read the actual paper comic book in my hands.
Same.
You know, you guys know I'm like team ebook, but when it comes to the comics, like absolutely, I'm still gotta just.
There's something special about an actual comic book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
And I'm
reading a
gonna
comic on a
have-
screen, it doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm 100% with you. But all right, so Dina, kick us off with the Accountability Buddy segment because you've had a pretty fucking spectacular couple of weeks here, bud.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, okay. I don't know where to start. So the Kickstarter launched for Nothing Special. Hey.
This is a book by Dina Soros, and it will be available through Lost Boys Press.
Did you say launched? Because I seem to remember that it was fully funded.
I wasn't in talking and Daniel interrupted me.
I was giving context.
If people are listening to this and they don't know what Nothing Special is yet, what are they doing with their lives?
Fuck 'em.
What are you doing?
Yeah, honestly, get fucked. So, we hit our Kickstarter goal in 72 hours. Just a little bit over 72 hours, I believe. Yeah. We are now in stretch goal territory. And I honestly did not expect to hit the goal at all. So I didn't have stretch goals in mind. So now I'm frantically trying to come up with stretch goals, one of which is a short story in the perspective of James Bennett, the love interest, and his missing time right after he tells his family about his magic.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
So yeah, I have to write that.
What
now.
are the rumors that you might have a stretch goal of you throwing up on one of your books and sending it to
the
people?
vomit book.
Yeah.
We've talked about this.
$500. Cash at
The
me.
vomit
I
tier.
don't have
Are you
cash app.
actually going to add the vomit tier?
God, there's gonna
Or
be
is
some
this like
sick.
a side hustle?
There's gonna be some
I
sick
don't-
Is
fuck
this
that's
like
like.
is this like a black market thing?
I think this is gonna be a black market thing. Like, don't make it weird fans only. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It'll be on the Patreon, you guys. We'll launch
if
it soon.
you send us via PayPal $500, I will throw up on your copy. I have no hesitation. You just gotta wait for me to get a little bit
For
sick.
the
'cause
extreme
I don't
weirdos
support
out
bulimia
there.
here. But yeah, like I will throw up on your book for $500.
For the
cash.
uninitiated,
Thank you.
this joke and it comes from when Dina had a
Joke?
beta reader who. This is a joke. Yes,
I
Dina
would
had a
do
beta reader
anything
who
for
said that
$500.
reading this book.
She'll do anything
You'll do anything for $500. Don't say that.
You're about
Bitch,
to
I
get
got
the
bookshelves I gotta buy
creepiest.
now.
Dina, you're about to get the creepiest DMs, bud.
Dina's
I've
one of Dina's
researched
early
selling
beta
my own
readers
feet pics,
said
okay?
that her writing made her taste bile in her mouth. So there's an ongoing bit that this story makes vomit happen. So yeah, if you want to have the vomit edition of Nothing Special, $500. Send it to our Don't Make It Weird PayPal. It's paypal.me/DMIW. And specify in the comments vomit edition.
Yeah,
and we'll know what that
are we
means.
still accepting messenger pigeons with cash?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Cash is preferred.
Yeah.
If cash shows up at my window right now, yes, absolutely.
Just hear like a
There
little
will be
pecking,
vomit.
little
Here's
pecking on the
thing.
window.
Did you guys know that you can sell a pair of used socks online for $10?
Oh, Dina.
When I tell you I
absolutely.
went down a rabbit hole because I got bills to fucking pay for, I fucking
Mhm.
mean it.
Dina, you are just
So
being
sell your
$10
socks.
for a used pair of
We
socks.
support you,
yeah.
sister.
Listen, we are
So
full
here's the
in
thing:
support.
I don't know how to mail them without them getting my address.
There's ways.
You don't need to put a return
Yeah,
address.
why would you put
go
a-
to the post office? You just fucking mail it. You don't need to put a return address.
That sounds illegal.
It's not.
Illegal.
Literally
They'll
happens
have the
all the
address of
time.
the post office that you went to, but not your home address.
Oh, so I got to drive out of town. Got it.
No, you don't have to.
You're just gonna have a lot of people just going, well, I know that she's somewhere in the southeastern United States. I'm just gonna go door to door. Fuck it.
Next time I'm in Miami, I'll send everybody's out.
I love it. I love it. So Sean, how's your accountability buddying been, bud?
I mean, it is what it is. I would like to get us into a live stream by the end of the month.
Oh.
which we haven't really talked about, but we're doing it.
Yeah,
so.
I'm in. Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
And
it going to be
y'all,
weird
the
quarantine
same-
party?
It might be, and the same 19 people that show up for our live streams will be there, I'm sure, and I will
Fuck
love.
yeah.
I
every
will
second
love
of it because
every
I won't
second.
have to edit it.
And
Let's go.
well, that is a Christmas
Ew.
miracle, baby. I'm in, man. And listen, you know, for my accountability buddying, for anyone that, you know, I've kind of hinted at it, the fall was insane for me. In addition to working my full 9-to-5 job, I coached 3 soccer teams and tried to somewhat have a home life. And I had no free time and I was terrible. So if you've been wondering why you haven't had consistent weekly, don't make it weird, it's my fault. But soccer season's over, so I'm hoping that we can get back into being a little bit more consistent for you guys and hopefully not have me screw it all up again. So sorry about that. But on to my book, Thunderstruck, coming out summer of 2023. I am on the second round of line edits. We've been having to make some pretty, you know, significant changes, but I think they're all really positive, things I'm really excited about. Shout out Dustin for being freaking amazing again. But Sean, I have a hypothetical question for you.
What?
How do bad girls bend to retrieve an item?
Oh my god. They bend at the waist.
They bend at the
Okay,
waist.
but that's not the saying.
Bad
Daniel,
girls
no,
bend at the
shut up.
waist.
Hush. Mute him. This is not what we were questioning here. We were questioning if the saying is it bad girls bend at the waist or whores bend at the waist? Because I learned whores bend at the waist. I'm not questioning
Bad girls,
the phrase.
Whores. I mean, is there a difference?
Bad with 2 Ds.
No, but when you're trying to I thought that he was trying to skew the original idiom
Mm-hmm.
and try to make it more funny and like less, you know, vulgar.
Mm-hmm.
And he had in his book, Bad Girls Bend at the Waist. And I was like, that's not the saying. You've got negative connotations and we're not doing this. Because I thought that it was whores bend at the waist. And I stand by whores bend at the waist, not bad girls bend at the waist.
I think that bad girls bend at the waist is a more common saying. I have never heard I mean, it would fit, but I maintain that.
I feel like that's more derogatory, though.
It is.
When you say bad girls, like the implication to me is that
You're being a little naughty.
these girls know they're bad and they're trying to be bad.
Yeah, they're trying to be a
But
little
when
naughty.
you call someone a whore,
Yeah.
I feel like it's more derogatory.
And I would never, ever use whore. And I would never substitute for it. It's just more like, hey, you're being a little naughty, you're being a little spicy, you bend at the waist.
But bad girls sounds juvenile.
No, it's like bad, like in the.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, but it's like bad, like in the.
I
like,
know what you're
slang
saying, Daniel.
version.
You don't have to mansplain
I'm
sexy
not-
to
You
me.
can just say bad women. You can change the vernacular.
women.
Bad ladies.
Bad adult
Bad
females.
females.
Women of age.
Okay,
Daniel, I have a question
that
for
would
you, buddy.
actually be really funny. I might ask.
How do bad boys bend over?
I mean,
Backwards.
Backwards.
Yeah, they like crab walk so that it's sticking like.
bad boys crab walk. I love it. Done. We're making that a
Bad
fucking.
boys crab walk. That's going into the book. I'm telling Dustin. We're changing it.
We might need to put that to Twitter because.
All right, you know what, you guys?
Yeah.
We actually have some voicemails to listen to this week. Are you ready?
Oh my god, yes! I'm fucking excited.
Holy shit. It's been a long time. People have been waiting to hear from us about their voicemails, and here we go.
Nobody ever calls us. Please call us.
Hey, Sean, Dina, and Daniel. This is Author Flory, the guy who writes those Paul Dodge novels.
Ew.
Anyway, I just wanted to drop a line to my fellow weirdos and say, you know, thank you for putting your show out on Mondays. I get home from a bad day of working with really bad people, and it makes me laugh, and it's fantastic. But I think most of all, the thing that gets me, the thing that really draws me to your show is the fact that you're a bunch of weird fuckers just like me. And you know, it's nice to have somebody in here to keep me company in this space. So you guys just keep on keeping on and doing what you're doing, and I'll keep watching, and I'll keep pimping your stuff. Hey, Author Flory out, and you guys keep on going.
Author
Let's
Flory is
go.
my new pimp.
Dude, we in for that pimp. Dude, listen, man, he's a fun dude. We're going to have to, maybe work on getting him in here because I'm very excited about his novels. And he has a really fun little TikTok where he does, what was it called?
He does reviews of whiskey and books.
That's what it is. Yeah, I was trying to look up the exact name. Yeah, he does a whiskey and books review thing on TikTok. I mean, he's a fun dude. I highly recommend following him.
Really cool bookshelf.
Yeah, he does.
If you've seen it on Twitter.
I love his fucking bookshelf.
Yeah, it's really great.
That's what inspired me to ask my husband to redo my office walls because I'm going to do a wall bookshelf.
Are you going to get rid of the facade and just have a bookshelf behind you? Because that would be really cool.
No, I can't because of work. I still have to have that background.
I mean, well, you put it up for work, but
I could get a background that's a bookshelf tapestry.
There you go.
We have another one.
We have another one, you guys.
Yo, this is everybody's favorite Mega, Tango Mega. Leaving a message.
Tango?
Oh!
That I live for your good night messages, so I appreciate y'all. And by virtue of leaving this message, I just officially made it weird. So
yes, sir.
But I love you too.
We're here for it.
I love you too, buddy.
I love you too.
Yeah. Listen, man, he's got such a smooth, like low-key voice. Like we may need to get him to like come on and be a guest to do like a good cringe. Yeah, just give us like that real smooth like.
My favorite thing was that Tango just kind of showed up during a live stream one day and was just initiated immediately.
Just our dude, man.
It's because I had talked to him on Twitter before.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
So I was excited when he actually like showed up, and that's why I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, he was like very engaged in the chat during that live stream.
Dude,
so yeah, shout out to Tango.
Yeah, cool dude, man. Guys, definitely give him a follow, man. Thank you, Tango.
Daniel, where can people leave us a voicemail?
Oh my god, is it? Oh, I bet it could be 347-69 WERRD. Is that right? Did I do that right?
No.
WERRD? No, that's not right.
WEIRD. Is that?
Oh God!
Have you guys ever heard that song "Friends"?
Like the Friends theme song.
FRIENDS.
Someone told
We're just
you
friends.
Go this way.
No, the new pop song. Well, it's not new anymore, but FRIENDS. We're just friends. No?
Oh no! Are you thinking about are you thinking about like the Friends song from SpongeBob that Anthony and Stevie have covered?
That's how you fucking spell friends. No. It's an actual pop song. Anyway, I didn't believe that she was spelling friends right, and Tim had to slow it down for me so that I could hear it because I did not believe it.
FRRRRND.
So all right,
that's what it sounded like.
So I'll do a little slower. I'll try to do this tango style.
As is known.
Try to do a tango style. I'll go 347-69 WEIRD. That's 347-699-3473.
I just feel
I don't know how he ever got his wife pregnant.
Not once, but twice.
I just had a Val Venus vibe to it. I had to just pull this out one more time. All right.
Oh God, I'm so sorry. This was reminding me of the worst joke I saw on the internet yesterday. And I was gonna post on Twitter.
I thought
we
were still laughing at me. I was like, wow,
well,
I did good.
It involves you, Dina.
Oh.
Not you specifically. So I saw it posited on the interwebs the other day that if someone is fluent in American Sign Language, does that mean if they give you a hand job, that's technically a blow job?
That doesn't even make sense.
You talk with your hands.
This is a Dina question.
Yeah, this is because you talk with your hands.
Okay,
Dina.
if a nonverbal person jerks you off, is that a blowjob?
Non-verbal.
Yeah, they can only communicate through American Sign. Yeah, Dina. Dina, can you answer?
That doesn't even make sense because. No, that doesn't even make sense.
Because their hand is their mouth, Dina.
But no, your mouth is still your mouth.
What makes a mouth a mouth? Define mouth.
Their speech is on their hands, but their mouth is still a mouth.
Define mouth.
Can you define mouth for us?
According to science, you're wrong.
You know what?
Yeah.
The The ASL specialist says we're wrong.
Okay,
So,
then
I'll go with
we'll
that.
go with the expert on that. No, I'm with you, man. Speaking of, now that we've got the crowd a little sutilated here, Dina, I heard you have a very special story time for us. Could you give the audience a little tickle, a little hand mouth action?
A little blowjob. Today we're gonna talk about the time that I thought that I was high.
Ooh, I'm excited.
As we know,
for this.
you don't do any drugs whatsoever.
None at all.
I don't.
Not on purpose.
Yeah. It is my goal
wasn't on
to
purpose either.
someday accidentally drug Dina and see her be high.
Accidentally.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
I was at my friend's house the other day, and like I was like, "Oh my god, gummy bears!" And the way that this bitch freaked out and was like, "Don't fucking touch them."
Mouth drugs.
I just wanted
those
some Sour Patch
edibles.
Kids, yeah.
That's what Daniel does for dessert right before bed.
Yes, sir.
Every single night.
Yeah.
Mouth drugs.
Yeah, that's right. Love the mouth drugs, man.
I prefer alcohol.
I'm sorry, Mom.
But
But all right. So Sean, we've got a new game that we're gonna be playing this time, buddy. What are we doing?
Yeah, we do, baby.
new.
We're having a game called The 3-Minute Story.
Hey.
Oh no.
So here's the deal. I'm going to have AI give us a writing prompt, a 1-sentence writing prompt. And then you guys are going to take turns adding 1 sentence to the story.
Where's Jess?
And when 3 minutes is up, that's the end of the story.
Okay.
So there's no time limit for each of you. There's a time limit for all of it.
Okay, so we only 1 sentence
And
at a time.
You just contribute 1 sentence to the story.
We really
okay?
need Jess for this.
Well, she's not here, so just deal with it. Okay.
All right.
Deal with it and shut the fuck up.
You just fucking deal with it.
fucking-
Okay.
just fucking do
We've
it.
got 3 minutes on the clock. I've got a prompt for you. Daniel, I think you need to go first
Okay.
because you're more attuned to this improvisation situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dina, I want
So
you to know I'm
your
going to make
prompt
this as awkward
is-
for you as I can.
Just 1 sentence each, okay? Try to make a cohesive story together. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I know you guys have written sex scenes together, so you guys have an intimate writing relationship.
We have. God damn it, we have.
Yeah. I always forget about that. What scene were we? Oh, I remember what we did.
You don't forget
Yeah.
about it. You didn't forget.
I totally
You wanna
forgot until
forget.
you said it the other day.
You didn't forget.
Have you
Just
met
be
my
real.
brain?
Dina, it meant
Firefly.
everything to me. How dare you?
Okay, 3 minutes on the clock.
A whole
Daniel,
2 minutes.
the city was alive with the sound of sirens. Go.
They could smell smoke in the air.
The sound of the bombs in the distance grew louder and louder with each minute.
They never expected them to be the conquerors, but here they were.
The warriors of God.
Also known as Gungans.
Fucking asshole.
The only problem is that nobody really knows what a Gungan is.
But Jim had seen it with his own 2 eyes. The tall, orange skin, the eye stalks, the weird way they talked.
Let's not get into copyright infringement, okay?
That was when Betty Lou blew the head off the first one.
It turned out that they were actually giant gummy bears, and they weren't Gungans at all.
I'm a gummy bear.
Dina's mind map.
They knew they needed a hero, but did they have the guts to call on one?
I don't. That's when the second siren started.
They'd taken their final option. They'd released the one creature to fight the gummy bear monster horde that they swore they would never use.
Oh, Barbie, it's vintage.
It was a giant vintage Barbie doll riding a T-Rex.
That's what I was gonna do. Here to repopulate the rest of the planet.
But they
was its
He
mate.
just lobbed one to you. He just lobbed one right across the plate.
But they had to separate the two mates in order for them to fight the gummy bear army. So one was behind enemy lines, one at the front, as their roars filled the silent night air.
Bruised, battered, and starving, the Tyrannosaurus Rex took its final lunge to the gummy bear.
And it realized it wasn't any kind of gummy bear. It was a cannabis gummy bear army. Now, this T-Rex was incredibly high.
Or was it?
Fuck you, Dina. It turns out
Last sentence.
it was actually really high, and it eaten the entire gummy bear army and was too high to consummate its marriage. The female dinosaur wandered off, and the population remained stagnant forever. But they were the heroes the world needed, and they saved everything.
That went way better than I expected.
Yo, all that I can hear right now is the gummy bear song.
I just love Dina just...
Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh
my God, you're too young for that.
I just can't believe it.
No, I'm not. I loved it in high school.
In high school?
Yeah.
It was a children's show.
You were like...
That's a
you
children's
were
show?
14 in like 2008. What are you talking about?
I think she's thinking of
I
something
was
else.
in high school when I was 14.
True.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. But even then, like gummy bears wasn't even a thing.
Yeah, it was like a
that
90s
late.
cartoon,
Like,
man.
it was a thing
Yeah.
in the mid 90s,
Yeah.
like
What?
before you were born.
It's a show?
Oh,
Yes!
God, she
It's a
has no idea
show.
what you were
Oh my
singing.
God, hold
She
on.
has no idea what you were singing, dude.
Hold on. It was a Disney show.
Scores on November 13th with lots of music, videos, and extras.
That's not what I was thinking.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. Oh, I'm a
No.
yummy, tummy, funny, lucky gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. Yes, I'm a
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, I'm a moving, grooving, jamming, singing gummy bear.
Well, I know the next song that's
You wanna
going to
hear
be...
what I was
he
thinking
looks
of?
high as fuck, too.
Yeah, that's 100% what's going to be the next Producer Sean intro song.
Hold on.
15 years ago. I was 10.
Dashing and daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly, with stories to share. All through the forest they sing out in chorus, marching
Daniel does.
along as their song fills the air. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears.
Dude, it was one of the most iconic, like all these songs that he's got up there, all iconic. DuckTales, obviously
Yeah.
the best ever.
DuckTales,
Nah.
Chip and Dale, Rescue
Look
Rangers, Gummy Bears, Tailspin. They're
Look
all
up-
like hardcore iconic.
Look up the gummy bear song. This dude is high as fuck. Like, he's on crack, I swear.
I mean, obviously, if you make a
So he's
song,
Daniel then?
yeah, so,
Yeah, he's in his underwear, too.
God, that
Yeah, Daniel has
did I-
literally got
did I
nothing
record-
on under his jersey
did,
right now.
did I record a one-hit wonder and not realize it, Sean?
I think you did, dude.
This guy's got a tricked out ride, too.
All right, so guys, I really like that game, Sean. We're gonna have to bring that
Hold
one
on.
back. That
We
was-
got one more round.
Oh, we got
We're
another
doing
round.
One more round.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, we're
Let's
doing
go.
one more round. I got one more writing prompt for you, Dina. You're first this time.
This guy's got a Rolls Royce. What?
You're first this time,
Oh
Dina.
my God, you're first in the 3-minute story, okay? I've got a prompt for
Alright.
you. And this time, because we're in the deep of December and I know that you're a Christmas fan, this is a Christmas related prompt just for
Hell yeah.
you, my lady. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. As the snow began to fall outside the cozy cabin, Emily realized she had forgotten to buy a gift for her Secret Santa at work. You have 3 minutes, one sentence at a time. Let's go.
Secret Santa wasn't exactly her favorite work event of the year. However, she knew that her boss would never let it go.
Let it go.
I had a stroke. Her boss would never let it go if she didn't get the gift for her Secret Santa.
Compounding the issue, she realized that she was snowed in and had no pants.
I'm sorry, Dina.
coincidentally, her Secret Santa wasn't exactly somebody that she liked, and he happened to be staying at the cabin next door.
Now, this was a serious problem, and she debated just sending him a pile of coal. But she had another idea.
A bag of poop from her dog Bowser.
And this worked out well because since she wore no pants, she could use her own poop to supplement Bowser's tiny poops because he wasn't very big.
She had seen it on a court case recently and knew that she could get away with it.
So, realizing that she had no other choice, she wrapped up the poop in a very nice bow, added a ton of glitter to it, and a little bit of potpourri, and braved out into the snowy wonderland.
Right before she went to go ring the doorbell and run across the iced over pathway back to her cabin, she heard a noise.
And she realized that her boss was deaf.
Wait, hold on. How did she not know that her boss was deaf
fine.
before?
Well, okay, she realized it in the moment, like that he wouldn't hear the pounding on the door.
You guys, you can't ask for context. You just have to add another sentence.
Okay, sorry.
This is a thing that
I couldn't add a sentence to that. It didn't logically make any sense.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
I'm going to stop this right now.
Okay.
And I'm going to reset it at 1 minute.
Okay.
Because there was 30 seconds left after that whole debacle.
Okay. Boss is deaf. Go, Dina.
Go.
She had no way to get his attention without cutting the electricity so that he would come outside to see what was going on.
And she could hear the roar of the sad dinosaur that had lost its mate because it was too high. So she ran around to the side of the house and threw...
We're not continuing the same story from before.
You never said that I couldn't. Anyway, so she ran around to the side of the house and threw her package to the window, breaking it, releasing glitter and feces all over his living room.
Glitter and feces?
Yeah,
and it was a love story for the ages as they hid under the stairs, huddled together for warmth because she had already cut the power, and for safety. Hoping that the dinosaur would not be attracted to the feces and glitter smell.
Okay, you know what?
Quit giving me improv, Sean. God damn it.
Daniel ruined this because Dina was trying to turn it into a classic holiday romance.
You knew I couldn't let it happen.
Fucking ruined it. She lobbed one over the plate for you for a classic holiday romance.
It was a classic holiday romance. That was incredibly romantic.
Oh my God.
That was Die Hard, baby.
That was Die Hard, baby. They survived a dinosaur encounter.
Hey, motherfucker.
Their scent was hidden by feces and glitter.
All right, you guys. This has been the 3-minute story. I hope you enjoyed
My scent too is covered. Wait, protected. Dampened by feces and glitter?
Don't say dampened and feces in a sentence, please.
It's a romantic story. I think we're on to something here, Dina. We got a couple bestsellers here, bud.
Yeah, you guys should always double team romantic scenes together.
Would you like us to double team with you, Sean?
No.
That's too much.
What? No, I was just talking about writing a story.
I'm not a writer.
You guys, it's too much.
Well, you know what's not too much, Dina?
I don't know what.
You see?
Oh my God.
Nope, you're skipping.
I am skipping, sorry. You know what's not too much, Dina? The fact that our chaotic lives affect our writing. So in today's discussion segment, we are going to be talking about kind of work, family, life balance, and how we write during all of this. And shout out to my editor, the best dude out there, Dustin Taylor.
My editor, Dustin Taylor.
My editor.
My best friend, Dustin Taylor.
He is not allowed to interact with anyone else. Whenever I see him do it on Twitter, I get insanely jealous and type. So
he knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Very needy. I'm a diva author. So Dina, talk us through, I guess, how you juggle and balance writing with working and having a life.
Oh, I don't. um, yeah, no, I don't at all. I don't know how people like have set schedules because I'm not a like. It's weird because I'm kind of type A, but I'm also not type A. Um, and like scheduling my day to day, I just can't do that. Like there's people that have like these hourly, like I wake up at 5 a.m. and I write 2,000 words, and then I have breakfast and blah blah blah. I can't do that. If I feel like writing, yeah. If I feel like writing, I'll write. I don't set hard goals for myself for writing, and I think that's what keeps it enjoyable, and that's the closest thing that I can have to like keeping it fun and not being like bogged down with writer's block. Balancing work and the podcast and Lost Boys and my home life is also difficult. I'm very lucky because I make my own schedule with work. So like I work 3 days on, 4 days off.
So are you like, because I know that, you know, you're a bit of a pantser when you write. Do you like set out time? Do you schedule time? Or is it just kind of like inspiration strikes, you go for it?
Inspiration strikes and I go for it. Like right now with my deadline that I have coming up for the short story, like the first day that we decided to do it, I wrote 2,000 words. Today I didn't touch it for 2 more days, and like today I was like, nah, I guess I gotta do it. So
yeah,
I did another 1,000. Like I don't schedule time.
And that makes sense. I mean, especially with like kind of the pantser style. Do you work on multiple projects at once, or is it kind of you are singular focus and you can't move on until you get to your next one?
I'm pretty singular focused. Sometimes I have multiple projects, but it's pretty rare. I can't do multiple projects because I mix up the characters. I tend to like embody my characters when I'm writing, so I can't balance projects because I just can't keep the personality straight. It's like it's too much in my head.
So, like when you are in writing mode and you're kind of going for it, how does Tim treat these creative moments? Like, is he very respectful of time and space? Is he a distraction? Like, you know, talking about how you juggle family and friends with trying to be creative.
So with sometimes my mom interrupts my writing time, and I just tell her, "No, I'm busy today. I have a deadline." She's good about that. With Tim, I usually tell him that I have a deadline, and like he just sits on the couch and watches TV. Sometimes he makes plans and doesn't ask me, and I prioritize him over writing. I would never put my family to the side for writing because even though like I want to make this the rest of my life and everything, I still want to make it fun, and I don't ever believe that work or something profitable should supersede family.
And
I think family's first.
Yeah, that's a great attitude to have with that kind of stuff.
I didn't mean for this to become like an interview, Daniel. Like,
well,
talk about yourself too.
Oh, we will, but I just thought that, you know, we kind of
okay.
go through you first and then talk about me after. Just kind of work on the flow of it.
It's very polite. Women always should go first.
Yeah, no, it's true. As a man. So
women should always come first.
Not my wife, baby.
Oh.
Not at all.
Love you, Miriam.
I'm sorry, Miriam.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's gonna be the next sticker. Is I'm sorry, Miriam. So for me, like, you know, as much as yeah. Damn it, Sean. I was actually gonna talk about something serious. You ass.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
this is serious.
Oh, you're right, Miriam. I'm sorry.
He's sorry.
Sorry.
He's so sorry.
So sorry.
Oh my God, Dina's face. Just the best.
That was too much.
Oh, she didn't buy that for 1 second.
Not 1 second. But, you know, kind of like jokes aside, like, you know, we always, because I like to make light of it. You know, I've got ADHD, I've had it for a long time, like actual, like diagnosed and been tested and used to be on medication, not allowed to be anymore for my health.
Just because it's real rough.
Yeah. Not allowed to be anymore because of my health. And so like part of what happens with like an element of ADHD, because it's usually like, you know, thought of like, hey, we're super scatterbrained and all over the place and easily distracted. all of that is true, but we also can hyperfixate. And so what happens for me when I get into a writing zone or a vampire survivor zone, I hyperfixate. And and so like I will go from having not written a single word in 6 months to just pounding out like 190 words and going, holy shit, I just got obsessed and stuck in a story. And so like the last story I wrote that's still, I've put it to the side for right now while I focus on Thunderstruck and my Cryptid Protection Agency series is the Carved City. And Dina
2023.
Yes. And Dina is the only person that's read it so far. And it's still in incredibly rough shape. But I wrote that over.
Excuse me.
What?
I've read your fucking manuscript. Dude.
You read the Carved City?
Carved City?
Oh, I haven't read Carved City. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm wrong.
Okay.
I'm wrong.
I'm the one that's privileged enough to have read that.
I thought you were talking about Thunderstruck. I am intimidated.
I haven't read
Carved City.
It's a thick boy.
It's
very-
really good though.
I appreciate
It
that.
took me
I understand.
almost a year to beta read it, but
Yeah. And so, like, while Nothing Special was her book in the beta read transaction, Carved City was my book in the beta read transaction. And like most deals, your book is how many words at the time, Dina?
at the time it was barely 60,000.
And at the time, mine was 190,000. So, a good fair
Bastard.
trade of similar length stories for our.
It literally almost took me a year, but it was really good. And I still think about those characters all the fucking
I
time.
appreciate that. But yeah, so
Yeah,
like that
it's just a
story
lot.
I wrote literally while working at my previous job during COVID. Because at my previous job, I was a sports director, but I had no sports to direct because of COVID. So I literally just kind of hung out around the facility a lot and just helped out where I could, but there was a lot of downtime. So I literally wrote an entire novel while at work. So that's how I guess I balanced work-life balance. Sorry, previous employers. Love you guys.
I write a lot at work though too.
Yeah. And so, it's tough because I am easily distracted. And so if I don't give myself time and space to write, I don't. But until I get into that hyper fixation mode, it's hard for me to focus. But again, I coach soccer. I've got a 9-to-5 job. I, do the podcast. I, I'm trying to spend time with my wife and kids. And so, the older you get and the more of these responsibilities that you get, it is really difficult to carve out time to write, man. And, I think like a lot of us, the dream is eventually for this to be my main career and then I can just do it as my job. But, it's a struggle. And, me and my wife, we come up with times like, hey, listen, you can get a couple hours in here, a couple hours in there. I'm not a morning person, so the 5 a.m. Writers Club I'll never be a member. But yeah, I mean, it is a struggle. And I think that's the hardest part about this industry is that it's hard to make it. It's hard to be a full-time writer. And so all of us have something going on in our life that makes it hard. I guess, Dina, before we kind of like wrap it.
Okay. Shit.
Are we still doing phrasing?
Are we not
Like,
doing
is phrasing
phrasing
still a
anymore?
thing?
Yeah. I just can't believe Dina.
Phrasing.
Dina, are you okay?
I'm very tired. Thank you for asking.
Okay. I was just wondering because Sean
I
reacted.
said it twice, but nobody's caught it yet.
Yeah. See, I know. I catch it on
You're the worst. I'm sorry.
But I guess before we get out of here, let's kind of wrap up. What are some of your suggestions for people trying to find ways to balance writing and life?
Don't compare yourself to others. This sounds really conceited of me, and I don't mean it that way. Well, hold on. I don't mean this to come across as conceited, but I have had conversations with multiple people, and they compare them. They see me doing a lot, and they think that they have to keep up. And then it winds up that they get really upset that they can't keep up and depressed and murmur. And don't compare yourself to other people because, listen, I'm fucking exhausted. I'm not actually keeping up. I'm just managing to get
Tell
by.
people that. What the hell?
She is
Thank you.
perfect
Sorry.
and golden in every way.
I just get stuff done. Like I don't take care of myself. So don't compare yourself to me. I also suggest that you are just honest with yourself and transparent with those around you. because you're not going to get that time and you're not going to have that quiet space and everything when people leave you alone if you don't just tell them.
Yeah. For me, I guess I'll speak to the ADHD crowd again. And again, this is for people who have it, and I think there's a lot of people in the writing community that absolutely do. The best thing that I would recommend is, like Dina said, you're going to have a different process than a lot of people, and that's okay. Everyone's process is different and should be different. And like, especially if you have ADHD, sometimes like you get that really bad writer's block where then you feel like you can't move on. Be willing to have multiple projects if that's how your style is. But also just, I don't know, lean into the hyper fixation times when it's there, and just be communicating, trying to find yourself a distraction free place when you do want to write. There's not an easy answer, and I think Dina's advice is absolutely right. Just do it your own way in your own system that works, man.
Yeah, listen to Dina. Don't listen to Daniel. He hasn't written in like 8 years. Like, he hasn't written anything.
And also,
what is happening? Hold on a second. Pump the brakes. What is happening with your finger right now? What do you have on your finger?
Dina?
Oh, it's my it's not a paper clip. It's a bobby pin.
You have a bobby pin on your finger.
Yeah, it was giving me a headache. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
is that like your tiny mic?
I put it on my finger. Oh my god, I missed my tiny mic.
I missed tiny mic. Why can't we have it back?
My dog ate it. So I had it on my finger, and then I was like, "Wow, this is pretty cool. I wonder if I could bobby pin my eyebrow." And then I decided that I wanted to be serious and give some real advice.
I love how you know how to be on camera. You're like, look. Behind my hand. The background.
Because I'm on camera 24/7 at work.
Tina's mine now.
Oh, I don't write every day either, and I think that people think that I do. And
Same.
Bitch, I haven't written in for forever. So. Same, Sean.
Yeah, same. But all right, so that was kind of a good little peek behind the curtain and some of our thoughts on how to balance, or basically just not balance and fucking YOLO wing it, because that's kind of what we all have
basically just say my life takes over and I'm coaching 3 soccer teams at the same time, and I've got a pregnant wife, and I can't do shit. Right? Is that what the whole segment was?
Basically. Probably I'll never write again.
We on the struggle bus.
Struggle bus.
He's the worst.
I'm glad you could channel that for me.
All right, so now it's time. Guys, I'm so excited about this. Because you see, we are all about storytelling here, and as such, we find a fun story each week. So without further ado...
It's story time with Dinosaurus.
Alrighty. So I gotta keep people in relationships. I gotta keep them on the down low for this one. Because I don't want anybody to be like upset or have any names tarnished. So.
Do you need us to come up with names for you?
Yeah, sure. I need 2 guys and a girl.
Sean, I'll let you get one guy. I'll get the other guy. Oh, Kyle.
Kyle. All right. We got a Kyle. I know who Kyle is.
And Stan.
Stan?
Mm-hmm.
Stan works.
Okay.
Skylar for the girl.
Skylar. Alrighty. So I'm sitting there with...
But just to be clear, though, it's not a K in her name. It's a Q.
Okay. Get fucked. So I used to live in a camper. And I'm trying to
It was a full RV, though.
No, I had a travel trailer.
Oh. Well,
I didn't have an RV. I can't drive an RV. Bitch, you've never...
Hey, Dina, how about you shut the fuck up and let Dina tell her story?
Turn. Anyway.
How about that?
Yeah, fuck you, Daniel. Get fucked. I've been saying that so much lately, and I don't know where I heard it, but like I feel like such a badass when I say it. Get fucked. Anyway.
I love that for you, Dina.
I lived in a camper, and I had like my little tiny living room, and I had Kyle and Stan and Skylar there. And Stan had weed and a little mason jar, little tiny mason jar. I said it was real cute. And Stan and Kyle were passing around. Skylar and I don't smoke. I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I don't care, but like, I don't want it. And I like had never been in that close of proximity to the smoke. And it was about, I don't know, like 20 minutes into them smoking. We're all sharing stories and stuff. And I like started getting a really bad headache. And I was sitting there trying to keep it to myself. And like I felt my heart racing and everything because I had a headache. And I was like, oh my God,
That's what meth will do.
getting secondhand high. Like, oh my God, this is happening. Like, and I'm getting paranoid about it because I can't do drugs. I have to take a fucking drug test the next day for work. So I'm like freaking out. I don't know what to do. And like, I don't want to tell Stan and Kyle because then they're going to know that I did drugs. That's what's going on in my head. Even though they're sitting there smoking, I don't want them to know that I did drugs because that's just the logic of that's happening in my head right now. I'm freaking out.
Yeah,
and like, I don't know what to do. I suddenly stopped talking to them because I'm like trying to figure out how I'm going to pass this drug test at this point. And I don't know, like, are they going to do a hair follicle? Can you get that from a hair follicle sample? I was around it. Am I now high? Am I going to jail? Am I going to lose my job? Like, I'm freaking out.
Are you going to hell too?
No. But sure, yeah. And I like Skylar. Skylar looks over at me and she's like, "Are you okay? Like, what's wrong?" And I was like, "I think I'm high," and I just start screaming it. And Kyle and Stan don't know what to do. I walk outside. I fall down the steps of my camper because I'm just in a panic, and I'm convinced that I'm gonna lose my job. So I get outside, and Skylar makes me take like Tylenol or ibuprofen or some shit. And then I was totally fine. And I felt completely normal because, you know, fresh air, and I just had a headache, and that was it. The next day, I get to my drug test appointment, and I'm freaking out while I'm there because I still don't actually know.
Yeah.
And I literally texted my dad, and I was like, "Hey, how do I get fake pee into the facility? Like, what temperature do I heat it up to? Like, strap it to my leg? Like, what do I fucking do?"
Temperature?
You gotta make sure that it's body temperature, and then you gotta strap it to your leg. So my dad's like, "Can you fucking relax? Like, you're fine." And yeah, my drug test was fine. I was never high, but if that's what being high felt like, what a rush.
What a rush. See, Dina, someday you'll join us in the mouth drugs.
Yeah, one day.
Incredible.
I'll do gummies one day.
See, Dina, like you're lucky that I wasn't. Yeah, come on.
We know.
Okay. Delta 8's legal, Dina. You can take that and be legal.
I don't know what that is.
Basically heroin.
Oh, sweet.
Basically.
It's not Dina.
Oh.
You're lucky. You're lucky
fuck
that
with me, man.
See, that's exactly the point. If me and Sean were in your life during this period, we would have given you the worst advice. I would have been like, "All right, Dina, here's what you need to do. You need to get an entire vat of porridge." Okay?
Stop it.
Oh, I don't know the voices. Shit.
Oh, Dina.
Sorry.
It's on the rundown, Dina.
I told you at the beginning of this.
The choose your own adventure. Come on.
Guys, we know you love Dina's storytelling, so we always give you an opportunity to pick which story you want to hear next. So without further ado, it's Choose Your Own Adventure with Dinosaurus.
A little further ado later, the two T-Rexes.
Dina, no. Bad.
Okay.
Bad.
Hold on.
Got it.
The time I thought I was on a date, but I wasn't.
Oh my God.
The time I had a boyfriend, and I didn't know it.
That's a real one with me and Sean.
Or the best friend's guide to the best friend's guide to revenge on a cheating boyfriend.
Fuck, these are some good ones.
Yeah.
These are some bangers here.
The way that Dina like frantically flipped through her phone.
All right, Sean, what do you think, man? Because we as a longtime listeners know that usually the one that sounds the least interesting is the most, but these are all good, man.
For me, like, here's the thing. I
For
feel like
me,
we've already heard
like
the
corn.
story. Hold on a second, Dina.
Dina.
I do like corn, but that's irrelevant to the situation.
It's corn.
I feel like, okay, hold on. We've heard the story of the best friend's guide to revenge on the cheating boyfriend. I feel like that was episode 1 material.
So have we, though? I couldn't remember.
Okay, was that the one where you were a spy?
Like, I feel
No.
like you are always there to be the fucking detective on the cheating boyfriend. So for me, that's out of the picture.
Oh, no, we haven't told this one yet.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
maybe next time, because this time I want to know why you thought you had a boyfriend and you didn't know it. Like, how do you even...
A year.
A year?
All right, no more details.
That's all you get.
No
A
more
year.
details.
Don't give us any more than that. Don't give us
Oh,
any more.
damn it.
Wild. That's actually a really good one.
God damn it. Okay, because I was going to sit here and I was going to make an argument for the revenge because I love a good revenge story. And I was going to argue with
I
Sean.
thought that was
God
the story
damn
from
it.
before, though. Like,
No,
how many
this
revenge
is a
stories
different
do you
one.
have, Dina?
I have
Do you
two
really
friends
need to
that were
ask them?
cheated on.
Oh, just 2?
That's true.
Just true.
All right. Well, God damn it.
I
I'm
feel
with
like
Sean
I
on
had a
this one.
boyfriend and I didn't know it. Like,
For a fucking year.
That's entertaining. For a fucking year?
So here's the thing: we would need an entire
no,
episode.
no.
No, I'm not giving you spoilers. I'm not giving.
Tina, you
If
are
that
like a
is
second
chosen,
away.
We cannot. We can no. You need to fucking listen to me.
Sean, get
Okay.
the hook. Let's get her hooked off the stage.
We can't have a discussion segment that episode if it gets chosen.
hell?
Okay, so she's saying it needs a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
She's giving
you're
us a
saying
lot.
this story takes 40 minutes. This is what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yes.
And listen, if
Holy
Ken's dick has taught us anything, it's that
No,
the
Ken's
people
dick
will
was
not
a
pick. Will
fucking... I'm still mad about Ken's dick.
Barbie.
yeah, I'm a little mad about that.
I'm so mad
vintage.
about Ken's dick.
I was.
She's
When
like,
we
oh,
finally-
we can't have a
okay.
discussion segment. And my reaction is, yeah, that means it's 40 minutes of this story. And is it going to be what we think it's going to be? Who knows? All I know
It could
is
be anything.
I want to know why she thought she had a boyfriend. Or, sorry, she had a boyfriend and didn't think she had a boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm in. God damn it. I hope the
Okay.
audience gets with us on this. Dina, can I just say that in advance, I'm sorry, not sorry for what's about to happen next. Because you see, every week we celebrate some of the worst erotic literature in history as selected by the Literary Review, a British literary magazine, in a segment that we call Cringy Copulation. These are real excerpts from real books intended to be taken serious. This week's excerpt will be read by Dina, and it's from The Seventh Function of Language by Laurent Binet. Binet is probably Binet, but I don't know. Is a French writer and a university lecturer. His work focuses on modern political scene. God damn. Binet is a French writer and university lecturer. His work focuses on the modern political scene in France. He spent 4 years singing and playing guitar with a rock band named Stalingrad.
Stalingrad!
Was awarded the 2010 Prix Concorde du Premier Roman Award. Dina, check those DMs.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Dina.
Bianca shivers with pleasure. Simon whispers to her with an authority that he has never felt before. Let's construct an assemblage. She gives him her mouth. He tips her back and lays her on the dissecting table. She takes off her skirt, spreads her legs, and tells him, "Fuck me like a machine." And
Like a
while her
machine.
breasts spill out like liquid, Simon begins to flow into her assemblage. Bianca grabs Simon's dick, which is hot and hard, as if it's just come out of a steel forge, and connects it to her mouth machine. Hyphenated word, mouth machine.
Dina, you killed that.
That was incredible.
Assemblage.
Oh my God.
Sean, you're still on The Voice.
It's intended. I mean,
okay, good. Yeah, I'm with you, buddy. I love it. It turns me on.
Ew,
it connects to her mouth machine.
First of all, first of all, why? Hold on. We have some words here that we need to discuss.
Okay. We have some words.
Gives him her mouth. So she's on a dissecting table.
She gives him her mouth? Okay. As a man.
As a man. As a man.
As someone who's like, I give you my mouth, that's like the most fucking amazing thing ever.
No, but she like literally rips off her mouth. It's a dissecting table.
No, she's got to cut her mouth. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's a dissecting table, so she physically gives him her mouth. She goes straight like
she cut her mouth
to the
off
mouth
and then handed it over.
That's what she said right there.
All right, let me see if I can get some context on what this book is. Let's see, okay, is this an actual woman having sex with a robot, or is this all like allegory here? Also,
her breasts spill out. I hate that because they're not liquid.
Okay, but if they're really big, they spill.
Okay, but to be fair, he was consistent because he.
I can.
They stay in place.
I was gonna say, to be fair though, he flowed into her.
He flowed?
Yeah. This is some T-1000 sex right now.
Also,
serious
hot
cringe.
Hot to end it hard. He's got sweaty balls.
Yeah, I was gonna say, listen,
we all
if
do,
you can,
Dina. I don't know if you know this, but we all do.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If we ever have to get into a situation where my penis could be described as what was it?
We won't ever get into a situation where we have to describe your penis as anything
Bianca
besides
grabs
tiny.
his dick, even though it just came out of a steel forge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if
hold on a second. Hot steel? That fucking burns you, dude.
Yeah, can you imagine?
It's like, oh, she grabbed it out of a hot forge. It's hot and hard, as if it just came out of a steel forge, and it connects to her mouth machine.
Okay, but all right, hold on.
So suddenly her mouth is not like...
Sean in a Santa hat is feisty.
So for the record, I'm going to read you the brief little blurb that's on Goodreads for this book, because I was wondering if maybe this was science fiction or something, but it's Paris, 1980. The literary critic Roland Barthes dies, struck by a laundry van after lunch with the presidential candidate Francois Mitterrand. The world of letters mourns a tragic accident, but what if it wasn't an accident at all? What if Barthes was murdered by a sex robot?
Oh my god.
Do you think that she bent at the waist to get on the table?
She absolutely did. She bends like a whore. You know this.
She bends like a bad adult female.
Bad adult female. Those females,
Adult female.
All right, guys. As always, if you had fun in this episode, if you want to participate and be a part of the show, give us a little shout out, maybe pitch something that you've been working on. You can always give us a call at our voicemail, which is 347-69-WEIRD. That's 347-699-3473. Man.
Can you do the outro now, or?
All right, this has been another great episode of Don't Make It Weird. We appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out with us and tuning into our show and doing all that fun stuff. Again, you guys can check out Dina's Kickstarter. We'll have a link in the descriptions. Dina, where can the folks find you?
Nothing special.
You can find me on Kickstarter at kickstarter.com/project/lost boys press/nothing special. Or Twitter at Dinosaurus like these nuts.
And you can find me on Twitter at DanQWritesThing. That's DanQWritesThing singular.
Actually, Q has been canceled.
Yeah, that's true.
We hate Q. It doesn't belong in the alphabet.
And producer Sean, where can the folks find you, bud?
You can find me eating whatever the fuck I'm cooking right now.
What are you cooking?
No, I have pork chops in the sous vide right now. We're gonna sear them and
Nice.
eat them.
This is tight.
And if folks want to check out everything fun, don't make it weird, where can the folks find it? Find our website.
DMIWpodcast.com.
I heard we have incredible merch there. Dina, where can they find the merch for us?
DMIWpodcast.com/store.
Yes, Dina! Let's go!
Yes!
Fuck yeah!
You did it, dude. I'm so proud
This
of
is a
you.
big moment for the show. Big
Fist
moment.
bump.
I heard there's this great shop on Etsy. Dina, where can the folks find some cool Christmas ideas?
You can find some amazing Christmas t-shirts, all fun for the family, where you guys can all match. Most likely to drink too much eggnog is one example on ashinadesigns.etsy.com. Help me, I'm poor. I need a
Make
room.
her do feet pics, guys. And finally,
We'll sell you socks for $10 a pair.
the final website is, if you want to know all my
Magic.
personal thoughts, feelings, my, random mutterings and urgings in the middle of the night, I have my own website. Sean, what website is that?
That's dumps4dank.com. That's dumps the number 4 DANQ.com.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Until
Holla for a dollar.
Until next week, ladies and gentlemen, we love you all. Jazz hands.
Oh, I'm a gummy bear in a gummy world.
What's sign language for gummy bear?
Don't Make It Weird, hosted by Daniel Quigley and Dinosaurus. Produced and edited by me, Sean Holden. Theme music by Amaria. You can find the video version of this show on our YouTube channel or the audio-only version wherever you download your podcasts. If you enjoyed the show, please like and subscribe. It's free to you and it helps us out a ton. Have a message for Dina or Daniel? Leave us a voicemail at 347-69-WEIRD and we'll listen to it on a future episode. Thanks for making it weird with us, and we'll see you next time.